Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Texas Rangers. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Steven Johnson.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Jared Fleer.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. Now, Fernando Baroa.
Right, number 26.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This to center field. On his way over. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. One away. Take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Fernando Baroa.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. One out, bases empty. This one in the air. Should have this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the A's. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Arlington. And getting to start, Brian Vizqueras. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Oh, he gloves it to first. One up, one down.
Batting second.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left field. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Two
Ryan
outs, base is empty.
Parks.
Lionel Parks stepping in for the Rangers. Two outs, base is empty. And strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That one ripped. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He'll circle the bases, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
2 outs, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Russell Strange. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Into center. That is the inning. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Steven Johnson. Glove side, but it gets through.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Joel Hamm. And here it comes. Into center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Junior Perez up next for the A's. Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And now they're out in front. It's 3-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Leonardo Navarro. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Andres Blanco getting ready to hit. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Brian Vespera. Next offering is in for a strike. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Line to left. And it gets down for a base hit. And the pitcher with a base hit.
Now batting.
So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Baroa. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, out. 3 double play. And the inning is over. 3-run shot for Oakland. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Joey Thompson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Not a big fastball on the mound by today's standards, just low 90s. But when you can pitch backwards like that, and sometimes save the fastball for later in the count, it just sort of explodes on hitters and gets right by him. That was the first fastball they bat, and clearly the timing just wasn't there for it.
Ryan Bradford digs in now. And another ball. The Rangers trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. And it's strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next to hit, Graham DeWitt. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Rangers set down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back at Globe Life Field. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Brito. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Here's the second baseman, Dusty Rowe. Now move to first. Brito back in standing. One now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
That seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steven Johnson. Runner takes off on the ground, right side. DeWitt. The flip to the pitcher covering as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second.
The left fielder, number 2.
Joel Ham up next for the A's. That one ripped right center field. That's back there, and it's gone. He circles the bases and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Swings and sends a rocket to right and makes the play, and that's out number 3. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Sandy Burkhart.
Sandy Burkhart.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
That was the emergency hack right there.
The wind and the pitch. And it's even up.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Jared Fleer. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Rylan Rote stepping in for the Rangers. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. And the right-hander deals. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down here 5-1. Back in Arlington, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Leonardo Navarro. And a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 7,
Andres Blanco up next for the A's. One down, base is empty. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brian Vizcarra. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and now it's going to be Fernando Baroa. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. The A's strand one. They're up 5-1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom four. Now the left fielder, Evan Kilgore. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ripped on a line. Hand pulls it down. One down.
The right fielder, number 12. Lionel.
And now Lionel Parks.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ripped into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One down. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back base hits. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
He swings and fouls one off. Two on, one out. The punch out there, two down.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
That's a base hit. Parks around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He scores. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next up for Texas, Graham in the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's 5-2. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Miguel Brito.
For the Athletics, the shortstop, Miguel Brito.
On the ground to the left. Jump throw across his body. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jared Fleer done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. George Hernandez will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Dusty Rowe.
Dusty Rowe.
Check on the runner. Brito back easily. Brito aboard here at first with nobody out. Right-hander kick steals. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Steven Johnson. The pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Back there. And that one is out of here. He leads the yard to right. Third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next up for the A's, Joel Hamm. And a 1-1. This to third, Burkhart. Jump throw. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Junior Perez will hit next. Here's a 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you...
Burkhart, one at second. Out. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next to Oakland.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Digging in for Oakland, Andres Blanco. Kicks and fires. High fly ball down the left field line. Kilgore going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 8-2. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Sandy Burkhart.
Sandy Burkhart.
And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Hamm right there to make the grab, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Rylan Vogt stepping in for the Rangers. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
To the right side, Rowe. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. It's the A's 8 and the Rangers 2. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Charlie Major. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now the pitcher, Brian Visperas.
The pitcher, Brian Visperas.
Right-handed reliever. Out to center. Thompson settles under this one. Nabs it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, Fernando Baroa now at the plate. At the belt and fires. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 2. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Tyson Swanson up and throwing. Mullins also throwing. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Miguel Brito. Kicks and deals. Ripped on a line to center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Dusty Rowe.
Next up for the A's, Dusty Rowe. Baroa off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. And he deals. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Steven Johnson up next for the A's. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy Evan Kilgore. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Lionel
The right
Parks
fielder, number
stepping
12.
in for the Rangers.
Lionel Parks.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Athletics up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Pitch misses outside, and it's 3-2. And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Russell.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Russell Strange. 2 down, nobody on. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Joey.
Runner at first with 2 away. Digging in, Joey Thompson.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 9 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Patrick Mullins.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the left fielder, Joel Ham. The 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the third baseman,
Junior Perez. Up next for the A's. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Two outs, base is empty. Leonardo Navarro, the next to hit. To third, Burkhart. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. And the A's are gone in order, but they still lead it 9-2. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Bradford.
The second baseman, Ryan Bradford.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Graham DeWitt stepping in for the Rangers. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Bounce to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Sandy Burkhart.
Sandy Burkhart getting ready to hit. And a pitch. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Just a weak fly ball this time. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Arlington, ready to begin the 8th. Digging in for Oakland, Andres Blanco. The 1-1. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 10-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Looks like a pinch hitter for Oakland, Luis Cavedo.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Base knock center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Back to the top of the order, and now the right fielder, Fernando Baroa. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, that's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Brito. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Oakland gets 1 on this homer, and now an 8-run lead at 10-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Rob Nieto.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Julian Alez gets the call from the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground. And that one handled. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Shortstop, Rylan.
Up next for the Rangers, Rylan Vogt. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Evan Kilgore stepping in for the Rangers. The A's up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the A's 10 and the Rangers 2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pedro Ramirez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So digging in, Dusty Rowe. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 3.
Ramirez is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And the right-hander's 3-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 11-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Steven Johnson. Ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Junior.
2 outs, base is empty.
Perez.
Now the third baseman, Junior Perez. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. So 2 down, and now here's the A's catcher, Leonardo Navarro. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around third. He'll score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
The center fielder, number 7, Andre Blanco.
Man at second here with 2 away. And the batter now, Andres Blanco. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Man on second, 2 down. Popped up. DeWitt settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is that. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the A's 12 and the Rangers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Russell Strange.
Russell Strange.
Ball to strike.
That's in. Ball 2.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The center fielder,
Joey Thompson stepping in for the Rangers.
Thompson.
The 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bradford. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
And your final, 12-2, Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.